Ransomware is a reality and is one of the biggest threat to your cloud posture. In AWS, a ransom attack could involve getting your credentials to your AWS accounts, maybe through exfiltration and then deleting critical data. There are two things you can do in order to make sure that this doesn't happen. First, make sure that your credentials are safe and secure and you know who owns them, and make sure that they own it securely and safely. Secondly, you must not allow your credentials to be leaked and then those credentials to be used to delete or corrupt the copies of the data which you have in your cloud. Now, in order to save the copies of your data, the best service in AWS you can use is AWS Backup. AWS Backup is a cost-effective, fully managed policy-based service that simplifies data protection at scale. It uses backup policies which instruct the service to store copies of critical data in backup vaults. These backup policies leverage tags, so tagging is very crucial. Now, with the help of this AWS backup, you can backup EBS volumes, EC2 instances, RDS databases, Aurora clusters, S3, DynamoDB, EFS, FSX, Redshift, and few other services. And this list keeps growing. Implementing AWS backup across the organization is made easier by this tool, pht-AWS Backup Management, which is created by Chris Farris and it is open sourced. Using this solution is quite easier. This repo, and I will share the link to it in video's description, contains a handful of automations to quickly deploy an organization-wide backup schema, which, according to Chris, is ransomware resistant. So what it does is that it contains AWS backup policies in Terraform and not in CloudFormation. It also has AWS Service Control Policy (SCP) to protect the restore points and vaults. And then it also has CloudFormation stack set to deploy these vaults across your organization. And once you have deployed it, all the user needs to do is to tag the resources and then that will be backed up with the appropriate frequency, redundancy, and retention. And there is a lot of information in this repo. You can see what sort of redundancy retention it provides and you can alter it too. Okay. Now installation is again very straightforward. All you need to do is to use this repo and these steps and this will be installed. So once you have these prerequisites, which primarily involve access to your backup policies in your organization, and once you are in your org account, then you can deploy the vault and then just create an S3 bucket and run this Terraform and it will do everything for you if you have the proper rights as mentioned in these steps. So that's it. I believe that this is one of the coolest way to deploy this AWS backup across your organization. If you already are using it, please share your experience in the comments. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you.